Did you ever play Pac-Man, Tetris, or Mario Bros? Maybe the older adults did. It's been a few decades and the evolution of video games has been constant. They have become the favorite entertainment of children, young people, and even those who aren't that young anymore, since the 80s and even today. We're going to explore the progression of video games consoles.
Evolución de los videojuegos. In
1973, the first home prototype was created, and in 1977, Taito, a Japanese company, created the first video game. In 1980, the device involved an Atari launched its VCS model. In 1985, Nintendo launched its Nintendo Entertainment System console, which introduced the now-world-famous game Mario Bros. In 1988, the Game Boy was launched, which was the first portable console, and it included the game Tetris. In 1992, the Super Nintendo is launched, which improved the images along with competitor Sega. 2 years later, in 1994, Sony decided to take part in this market and it launched its PlayStation 1, while Nintendo launched its Nintendo 64, which used 3D graphics in 1996. In 2000, Sony was looking to improve 3D images, launched its PlayStation 2, and in 2001, Xbox Live entered the market. It used a hard drive memory system. In the portable segment, Nintendo launched its Nintendo DS in 2004, as well as Sony's PSP. In 2006, Nintendo unveiled a novel system in which the player has to create real movements, and the Wii is launched. The following year, Sony launched its PlayStation 3, which was superior, both in sales and in quality, to the Nintendo console. In 2013, PlayStation 4, Durango and Project Shield were launched. This one was a portable console. Free software has made important gains in Latin America. The use of these operational systems of free code has resulted in more technological sovereignty in our region. Let's see the following context. The influence of the GNU project worldwide, what we know as free software, has become an important force in the last 30 years. Its social and humanizing character has completely disarmed the big operation systems of the global market. Its use of its own control of command systems has added an immeasurable access of information for citizens and institutions. The licenses for conventional software, which has become more expensive and programmed to have a shorter usefulness, subtract an important sum of money that could be used in the collective well-being and to increase the reach of these open technologies. Countries such as Venezuela, Ecuador and Brazil have implemented public policies in order to give universal access to technological components such as Linux, Canaima and other completely free systems in the region. Let's continue on this topic by speaking with Ramon. He is an international consultant and writer of the Best Free Software blog in 2012. We're going to contact him now. Welcome, Ramon. What is the purpose of your visit to some Latin American countries, and can you tell us about the Latinx courses?
Bueno, Latinus es una certificación que nace hace unos cuantos años como una demanda incluso de la propia comunidad internacional de software libre, porque necesitamos una capacitación de nivel y además que esté certificada para poder competir con la tecnología privativa, de tal forma que tengamos un aval que demuestre que nuestra capacitación y nuestra formación es mayor que la de tecnología privativa, en la que solo aprendes a manejar una caja oscura, ¿no? O caja negra.
Regarding that point, how do you see the balance between the use of free technologies and closed technologies?
Bueno, el esfuerzo de usar tecnología libre viene desarrollándose por diferentes países desde hace ya casi 15 años. Pero en estos últimos años, gracias al esfuerzo de héroes como Snowden o Manning con Wikileaks, hemos descubierto lo que ya muchos sabíamos, y es que tanto transnacionales como gobiernos extranjeros nos espían, usan nuestros datos y no podemos hacer nada porque hablamos de tecnologías esclavistas, tecnologías que no sabemos cómo funcionan. Con las tecnologías libres, con el software libre, no solo sabemos cómo funciona, sino que podemos adaptar esas tecnologías y ponerlas al servicio de la sociedad, que funcionen como nosotros las queremos, ¿no?
We are about to say farewell, but not without telling you that a robot arm was created in Europe and it can be controlled by thought. It works with a conventional electroencephalograph. The device was developed by a group of scientists and it can be controlled in an intuitive way. The person using it just has to think about using it and for it to move. In a series of tests using both disabled and non-disabled people, they were able to pick up objects from a table, an action that until now was only possible by using invasive encephalic computer interfaces. The result of this project could translate in a low-risk solution to people with some disabilities. It also opens new research possibilities in the field of robotics and cerebral interfaces.